using the key of A. I'm using the key of A. So the key of A, this interval, there are two intervals here, this one and this one, which are similar. This interval is the same as this one. This string and this string. So this is chord 2. Chord 2 is a minor chord, and then chord 5, and then 1. So I've done it slowly because people are complaining that I'm teaching very fast. I'm doing my thing very fast. So I decided I'll do step by step, even for a beginner. I want you to understand, my aim is to teach you. So this is a 7 chord, the 5 chord, but it's by adding this note here becomes a 7. And then you see, this is a chord of 1 here. Then your minor, and then the 5. So I'm not using a capo, but the song was because people are saying that if you use a capo you are a beginner. So I want to remove that notion in your head. I want to balance both beginners and advanced people and advanced students in my class. I don't want that criticism. So I can play without the capo, but the capo is still necessary if you want some sustain, or you want to play it in an easy way, because putting the capo makes it easier to play. So the main reason for me to slim this lesson is because I want to explain to you how intervals works. So intervals, you cannot understand intervals unless you understand scales. You cannot understand intervals unless you understand chords. So don't take a cut short without understanding all these things. I have streamed a video on inversions. I have streamed a video on scales. I've streamed a video on what? On rhythm. So all these things are lessons and levels to guide you to learning all these kind of things that you want to hear, the advanced things that you want to hear, like soloing and then intervals and octaves. So let me give you a simple example of how intervals works. So assuming I was in which key? I was in key A. I was here. So here I know my scale is so I have do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Intervals is just taking this note, like this note, and playing together with this note. Note 1 and note 3. That is one of the intervals. There are different types of intervals. Or taking this one and playing with note 4. I'm playing this note and this one. Or this one and this one. Or this one on this one. This is note 2 and note 4. So interval 1, interval 2, there are different intervals. Interval another one, another interval here. So the same way you have created an interval from by this note, using this note and this note, is the same way you use this note with this note. So So someone was inquiring about this one, but if you understand how this interval is created, you will also understand how this one is created. You can just come up with your own. That is an interval. Another. You see what I'm playing? I'm playing this note and this one, and this one. So for you to locate where these notes are, you have to understand the scale. There is no cut short. You have to understand the scale for you to locate where all these intervals are. You see? So for instance, here I have this one, I have this one. Here at the back I have this one, I have this one. So in case you are asking where am I getting this one, it's because I understand there is a scale here, and as the scale is like this. So I'm taking, there is another note here, I'm taking this note and this one. So you see, you have to understand the scale first. So for you to understand the intervals, first I want to advise you go through scales. Right now I can teach you how to play a particular song using the intervals. But if you don't understand the scale, if you don't understand the chord that is here, like for instance here there is a chord of 1. So I can use this one as a 1. There is a chord of 2. I can use intervals of 2 like that one, or this one, like that one. So you can create all these things, but first understand the chord inversions and the scales. Even if I teach you how, like right here we have, I have this interval and this one and this one. Even if I tell you like that, next time you'll not be able to apply it on your own, because you have not understood what is happening. So interval 1, interval 2, interval 3, interval 4, 5, 6. You see? I'm able to move like that because I understand the scales. So for you to understand all those things, please go and check the lessons on the scales. Please go and do that. This one is an advanced lesson. If you want to understand the intervals, you have to understand the scales. There's a big difference between understanding how something is supposed to be done and cramming or copy pasting what someone else did. So I can come up with my own thing, and if it trends, if it becomes popular, everyone will want to play it. Not because it's difficult or it's sweeter, no, because it's popular and everyone wants to know about it. So make sure you go and do exactly what I have suggested. Bye.